Let's go before I get drunk.
Alrighty.
I feel him.
You are halfway there.
No, I'm not. I just had a really good readiness score. That's what you're seeing right now.
I don't know what a rating is.
Ready for
But I'm
what?
fucking
So
ready.
as
Here we go.
the drinks fly
I'm
and the
not
French
drinking.
toast hits.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin, you missed out on that. I always say this, but I really mean it every time I say it. This is going to be a dope episode of Talk Your Shit.
That's right.
I'll say this. I see this man frequently on Fridays. And one day I saw him meditating and I was like, I'm pretty sure I just saw this guy in The Accountant too, but I don't know how to present this. And Zuli asked him and he confirmed. And I said, I knew it. I'm not crazy. I thought I was crazy.
No, I mean, I had a lot of fake tattoos. So,
So I saw him, and every time I've seen him on Fridays, he's always talking to everyone. Everyone's face lights up when they talk to him because he's very, very chill, easygoing guy. He'll make you laugh. He'll make you feel comfortable in a setting where it's very high stress because these parents don't give a shit. they'll
we're talking about elementary school too. But
I
Yeah.
know, that's so sad.
They'll cut you off. They'll do that. So in that setting, it's very nice to have somebody that's very chill and easygoing. That makes each time that I've ever interacted with him very chill. And to know that he was willing to do this, and to know that he's the things that I've seen him in, he's a dope actor, and I got to pick his brain a little bit on the way here. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we give you Lombardo Boyar.
yeah.
How are you doing this morning?
Welcome.
I'm
laughing
really good.
I'm
It's
so
quite the
laughing at
intro.
the fact that you sent your wife to do recon.
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't.
You know he's not going to cuss you out. You go for it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, she came up. We were walking towards the school, and she came up. She goes, "Hey, listen, kind of a random question." But
and I said I
watching
wasn't
TV.
sure, and she
And I could tell. I was like, "Yeah, that was me. She was cool."
So what originally made you want to pursue acting, and what moment did you realize that you could actually have this as a career?
Yeah, he's not reading
At all. At all. That was all off memory. I'm just looking down at my thoughts.
Yeah, growing up, honestly, I think in El Paso, Texas, that's where from I went to go see Platoon with my best friend at the time. And we ain't best friends anymore. But we'll get to that anyway. So we went to go see Platoon. And I remember that movie just blowing me away. You know, it really affected me. I think I was like 12. And after that, I just always fell in love with it, loved movies. And then Saturday Night Live, I always wanted to be on Saturday Night Live. Like that was the comedy thing. But yeah, but honestly, being in the Army is what did it. Like, you know, because it was that was my college. You know, I was in the Army. I was 82nd Airborne, jumped out of planes like an idiot. But I only went in for 2.5 years. But that's where I grew up. That's where I became a man. But I didn't like it. You know, it wasn't me. You know, I was artistic. I like cracking jokes. I like, you know, doing things the right way. You know,
Yeah, I get
I
that.
hate to say it, but the military, they want, that's why Forrest Gump is one of my favorite depictions. Like, they just want you to be like him because you told me to, drill sergeant. That's all they want to hear. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll fucking do it. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, don't. Hey, how about if we did this? Somebody said, shut the fuck up. You know, just do your job. So once I got out of that, since I've always wanted to do it, I said, I'm going to go for it. Because, you know, I saw a lot of miserable people in the military. You know, the ones that stood out were the ones that actually really loved it, as opposed to the ones that were in there just stuck. You know, they wanted to do something else, but they didn't have the balls to do it.
Yeah.
You know, they just said no, which made them miserable, and it trickles down, and everybody's in a bad mood.
Right.
You know, but there was the rare cases where you would meet some people that really, truly loved it, and they were my favorite. They were but so that's what made me want to do it. Just wanted to be happy, and if I don't try it, I'm not going to be happy. So
I respect that.
yeah,
I respect that for sure.
yeah.
I get that with music. I get the song.
Yeah, you gotta go for it, man.
I wonder
That's
would that work? Tell your wife, if I don't try it, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I don't think it works to that degree though.
Hi.
Yeah, when you have kids and shit, they don't buy that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I have to try fucking stripping, babe.
so I guess you just ain't trying that shit.
I'm gonna work out for 6 months. I'm gonna pay the membership. Okay. And
You
the
are
fucking
out of
gym.
control.
Yeah.
When you-
I didn't know you were quiet drunk.
When you look back,
No, give her
Is she even
time.
on the show right now?
Give her time. She gonna turn up.
she gonna turn up, yeah.
Leave me
She
alone.
went you with a left. She gonna think she in kickboxing.
Cheers. When they
Cheers.
told me this show was early, I was like, you better have a Bloody Mary. Cheers. I mean, this is coffee.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about? You have Bloody Mary, I got coffee.
This coffee is cold and spicy and tastes like vodka.
When you look back at your early roles, what do you remember being the biggest challenge starting out in Hollywood?
Of course, and every ethnic person has this thing, the stereotypes.
Yeah.
You're gonna play. I played by one of my first guest spots was on Dangerous Minds, the series. And I was all happy they shaved my head to play a gangbanger. Yeah, finally got my head shaved. And even on Baywatch, I did when they had the Latino lifeguard. I was his friend from the hood that came to visit. So it was always, and it's been going on forever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And the thing with me, I was a skateboarder and stuff. So when I was playing these gangbangers, even in The Accountant too, right? Like, that's not me. Like, you're listening to me speak now. I've never been a gangbanger, never done any of that stuff. My older brother was in it, so I could relate to it. I've seen it growing up, but skateboarding saved my life. Like, the most I got was, hey, skate or die, fool! Look at this stupid ass. But they didn't kick my ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
So how did you tap into that, like, from your brother? Like,
for those
roles, that's how you...
Definitely, yeah.
Mhm.
So I saw it my whole life, but I just never was that. I didn't get it. And it's gonna be a lifestyle that lives forever. We all know that.
Yeah.
They're never gonna stop it, right?
Yeah.
Never gonna stop gangs. But I always, people say, why you always play bad guys? Like, well, first of all, I beat out a lot of motherfuckers to get the role. So congratulations, first of all.
Yeah.
But people don't see that. You know what I mean? When I booked, like, even The Account too, I was surprised. I booked it because there's so many real gangsters acting now. You know what I mean? There really is. Like, Danny Trejo started it way back. He was one of the OGs. And my friend Emilio Rivera, who's in everything. You know him if you saw him. Noel G works a lot. Richard. Goddamn, I can't think of his last name. He's a great actor too, but he's the real... These guys they were the real deal. You know what I mean? And then they became actors. So it's hard to, like, it's like playing a prison guy, right? But you're really from prison. I mean, like, you put a guy on, like, that's why even Post Malone gets bad guy roles, just because all the tats, right?
Yeah.
You put that on screen, it's shocking, right? Yeah, and it's hard. You can't compete with that.
I kind of laugh at Post Malone though.
Yeah. I know, he's not tough. Yeah.
It looked
But
like
that's
a
like,
costume.
but for Hollywood, like, who's got a tattoos
Yeah.
on his face?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Did you ever want to, like, or have you ever gone for roles that were completely outside of that
Oh, yeah.
avenue to
Oh,
try
yeah.
to break from that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I've gotten serious regular roles. I played detectives.
Oh.
I played detective in Murder in the First. And then comedies, of course. I did the Bernie Mac show, for 4 years playing Chewy.
That's so cool.
I replaced, what's his face? Of course, I can't think of his name, but the guy he got in trouble for stealing everybody's jokes, the Latino guy.
Carlos
Carlos
Mencia,
Mencia. Yeah, everybody knows, right?
Yeah.
Carlos Mencia. It's sad. But anyway, so he
That broke my heart.
Yeah.
I said, oh, this motherfucker's funny. He's like, wait, those aren't his jokes? I said, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, of course, hey, I met him. He's a cool guy. I don't know what's true, what's not, but that's the rumor. So, but he did the first 2 episodes of the Bernie Mac show, and then apparently the rumor is that because he was already kind of a bigger name.
Yeah.
And it was a better move for him because the next year he got Mind of Mencia, which was his own damn show.
Yeah.
So he asked for a little bit more money, and they said no. And then they brought me in. Thank you. So that was fun. So yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump into one of the questions you're gonna ask me. So yeah, comedy or drama, right? Like, what's better? I love both of them. I mean, both are just as hard. Yeah, see, I remember guys like you got your cheat book over there.
Like, scratch
fucking
this
cliff
off
notes.
Not going to get me.
Yes.
Hilarious.
So believe it or not, drama comes easier because I'm a funny person in real life. And like
So
people,
drama is
as
actually
you see me
acting.
at school, I love having fun. You know, we're
Mhm.
alive. I'm a nice guy. I love people. I love cracking jokes. I'm a morning person, which pisses my family off. Yeah.
I can attest to that.
Yeah. So
Why
I
are
already
you up
pissed,
so early?
I already pissed him off, and I just met him
No,
today.
no,
Oh,
no. I said no. I mean,
You're
I'm
a morning
I'm a
person
morning
too.
person.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
family is not. My family will sleep till 1 o'clock if I let them.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, no, we got to get shit done.
Yeah, me too.
And then you have to be quiet. It's like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
Fuck
quiet.
all
I pay the
that.
mortgage.
Not in my house.
I pay the mortgage. I'm not gonna be quiet.
Right.
Do what I want. Do what I want.
I gotta try at least once to be happy. You know?
So comedy, people think it's easy, right? To do when you're fun. Like if you're a funny person, as you know, not everybody can, transfer that to on screen. I mean, it's tougher, believe it or not. You've seen some like not every stand-up comedian can act. We know that. You know what I mean? You'll see some that like, ugh. Yeah, and there's some are just naturally great at it, and some the ones that are. I find most comedians are better at drama for some because usually it's a mask, right?
That's when you're actually acting.
Yeah.
Because when you're just
comedy,
being funny, that's just
you're
being
covering
yourself.
all the drama, right? It's a mask. It's a layer on top of the
Very
drama,
cool.
and then you peel it back. So that's why a lot of I would say comedians that have been through a lot of shit, which is probably all of them, they're gonna say, duh.
Yeah.
But the ones that have really been through stuff, they can tap into the drama because that's where the comedy comes from, the pain. Right?
I like that.
You're covering it. Yeah.
How hard is it, or what's the difference between being like on screen and then like the voiceover?
Oh man, voiceover you could do like this. You dress however the fuck you want, and you can cheat. You can look at your lines. No, I mean literally, I don't have to memorize it. Right, it's in front of me. It's a mic, and then because it's just tape, you do as many takes as you want.
Yeah,
they don't sweat it as much.
Oh,
but now too, even everything's video now, right? They transform. But before, when it was filmed, like on sets, TV or movies, every take that's the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to be more on it. And with voiceover, you could riff, improvise. Like one of my favorite roles. This is another question coming up.
You might scratch him off the list.
You might as well just throw the question up.
Is working with Robin Williams. Like I did both Happy Feet movies, right? And George Miller, the director who directed all the Mad Max movies, right? Mad Max, and then he does Happy Feet. It's like kind of
extreme change. Yeah.
Also, he also directed Babe.
Really?
Yeah. The guy that did Mad Max. But he was a great director. But when we did the Happy Feet movies, he actually had us in booths together like this, so we could rip off. So literally, Robin Williams was right next to Elijah Wood over here. So working with Robin Williams, for those two movies, such a life amazing. So that was just such a good time. This part 2, we went to Australia, for 17 days for my voice. It's like what?
That's crazy.
So,
since we tapped into animation, I was gonna wait, but I have to ask, who were you on Coco?
Oh yeah, I was the Plaza Mariachi in the beginning. With the guitar. Like, you are a musician, no? Yeah. I just want to shine. Boop. Right? Grandma hits me with a chunk line.
Yeah.
Mariachi.
Yeah.
And also I was the role that I'm actually having a trivia question because I did 2 voices in Coco.
Oh.
I was the only one that did 2 voices. In the afterlife, I played Gustavo too, where they're trying to go to Ernesto's party. And he asks the guy, hey, Gustavo, is the party star? Yeah, it's the hot ticket, but you got to be on the list or you can't get in, chorizo.
And he's like, ask how you died.
Ask him how he died. He choked us on chorizo.
I love that.
So that role, because I'm such a smart ass in real life, I was like, okay, if I don't get that, I'm quitting. Like an actor.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, how cool.
So later on, the director told me that he kind of connected the mariachi to Gustavo being one of his ancestors in the afterlife. So that's why he gave me 2. I was like, oh, that's deep, man. Sweet.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Coco is definitely a top 5 in my house.
I love Coco.
Yeah, we love Coco.
Again, one of the questions, one of the biggest, as a Latino, one of the biggest movies that I'm proud to be a part of.
I was going to say what I loved, and I'm going to just say, like, when I first watched Coco, because it would always be playing in the background in my house. My kids were watching, I wouldn't pay attention. The first time I sat down and watched it, I cried. I'm going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
And
I read the script and I cried.
Yeah, I was literally.
I knew what was coming.
Bawling. But overall, what I gathered from Coco, what I really appreciated was like, fuck, Disney got it right. Like, you know what I mean? Like culturally, they finally
really
got
did.
something right, and that's what was so dope to me.
Yeah, even in the casting, everybody had to be Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which is rare. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many Puerto Ricans that play Mexicans.
And they did
in real life too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they
That's
did
funny.
very good of the depiction of the culture.
Oh,
to
yeah.
me.
No,
that was really good.
They're very, very, very specific.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I keep saying, I don't think they'll ever do a part 2. I mean, you can't.
Oh God, I guess it's one of those things. Maybe in 20 years they'll bring it alive like they did all these other movies.
Yeah. They'll make it live action.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because all of them are live now.
Damn, I'm too old to play Miguel.
CGI.
I'll be playing the fucking grandpa.
I was gonna say, you can be,
I'll be the grandpa that died.
How long would you say it takes you to memorize lines?
Oh, that's a good question. And it pisses everybody off too. I'm pretty good at memorizing my lines. I mean, for an audition, like the good thing is now I send my auditions from home, right? We self-tape at home. But before going to an actual casting office, it's usually the day before. You would lucky if you got 2 days to prepare. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you get like a call at 4 p.m. saying, hey, you got to be, a Universal by 11 a.m. tomorrow, 5 pages.
Damn.
You know?
Wow.
But yeah, you stay up. I used to write them all out first. That would help me memorize stuff. Just because I've been doing it so long, I try to get the situation first. If you figure out what's going on in the scene, the writing makes sense. You know what I mean? And then it's just running it with somebody. So my wife now helps me run and then after, I'm pretty quick, so I can have it overnight, 5 pages,
cool.
6 pages. I could play with it more when I have the material. And some actors are good at looking down and, picking up their line and delivering it, stuff like that. But it's a distraction. It takes you out when you're watching it, right? Like Cam right now reading, see, like they're distracted because like, what's he looking at? No, so but even that point, they are. Someone's going, what is he looking at? So it's the same thing, right? When you're reading an actor and he keeps going, hey, you know what? But
yeah.
So it takes you out of the scene. So I like to be memorized. And the funny thing is now casting directors have to put on their breakdown, which is what agents get every morning, breakdown services, which tells you what all the casting directors are looking for. A little info there. Right? So it'll say like can play Mexican, like they have to be so you can't really discriminate anything anymore. You know what I mean? So very specific. So it'll say the age. It'll say can play Mexican, can play African American. You know what I mean? All ethnicities, which is great. But then my pool has gotten way bigger now, right? Before I used to just compete against the Latino actors. Now I'm going up against everybody.
Because they can play Mexican.
Yeah, they can't say we want this.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the majority there. I feel like Robert Downey Jr. should be able to be black.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tropic Thunder, yeah.
He killed
Only
that.
because of
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
I was not offended at all. It was hilarious.
He's
He did a great job.
He's one of my favorite actors. I mean, he's amazing.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. That's a huge compliment.
I am a lifetime Robert fan for this.
Oh,
that is hilarious.
It.
He killed that shit.
It. That's one of my go-to movies that makes me happy, right?
What's it called?
Yeah.
That's the only Tom Cruise movie I like.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's true. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's fact. I'm not a Tom Cruise fan. That's facts.
Oh, come on, find you out. Fuck you up. Find out who that was.
Cussing around, you don't know what he's like.
Find out who that was.
And then the scene at the end where you dance is just hilarious.
Yeah.
I cry laughing every time I watch it. No matter how many times I see it.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I see it, I laugh.
Oh, he destroys it.
What would you say in your career is your breakthrough role that you had?
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had a breakthrough role. I live in Winchester. There you go, buddy.
Hold on. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Shots fired.
Hey, we're neighbors. I can't
I was about
say
to
it
say
again.
clear, and clearly you're neighbors.
We hang out at the same school, all right? So, no. 3 kids and a wife in California, baby. No joke.
Expensive.
No,
Yeah, seriously.
I love it. But no, I did a movie called Big Ass Spider, which I really liked. It's a horror comedy. You can check it out, Big Ass Spider, and it's better than Sharknado, so like that. But because of that movie, I got some other roles, like Coco. Believe it or not, the director of Coco saw the trailer for that and loved my voice
Okay.
and brought me in, and that's how I got Coco. A couple other jobs I've gotten because of it. But yeah, that was a real fun experience. And then your next question, what do I get most recognized for?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He remembered a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
He good.
memorized
He
the
good.
question.
That boy good. He
Tell you,
good.
my memory's all right. I'm bad for stoner. Here we go. So, what was I talking? Oh, Jesse. I did this Disney show called Jesse.
All right.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah, I did 3 episodes of that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And because Disney I love you, Disney, but because they just rerun stuff so much, stuff like that, yeah, like, yeah, I get recognized. I just cut off the goatee, but especially I have the goatee, yeah. And the weird thing is it's used teenage girls,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I just stare at me somewhere, and I'm like, why are they looking at me? And they start giggling. My wife's like, those girls are looking at you, giggling. And, oh man, Jesse, you know? Yeah.
What were you on, Jesse? I haven't seen that. I think my older kids used to watch it.
Yeah, I played creepy Connie's Uncle Boomer.
Uncle Boomer.
Yeah, and I worked I owned a skate shop, a coffee shop at the park.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, what else I can recognize? Oh, the Lincoln Lawyer. People recognize you from that.
The movie or the show?
The show.
The show.
Yeah.
Okay.
The show's good. I did 1 episode this season, and I think 2 or 3 last season. And hopefully they bring me back. And that's it. Yeah.
They should.
Yeah. I thought when I saw the scene, I was like, oh, so we're going to see him again. And then they just, yeah. But I thought for sure the scene was set up for sure.
Yeah, which is another lesson, you know, that's the thing that you learn. You know, I've been doing it 30 years now. It's crazy
That's so dope.
to say that. And then I always ask this to anyone who's interested in acting or everything. What person, like every actor out there on TV, movies, right? Throwing voiceover, everything like that. All the actors, you know, around, what percentage of actors would you think make a living at it? Like, that's all they do.
Probably.
And
when you
that's
think
all
about
they
it,
do. What would you guess?
in the grand scheme,
I'd probably say less than 10%.
I'd say about maybe 20.
Because are we talking about like all the extras and all that kind of stuff too?
Yeah, I mean that's all they do for a living. No other job. Just act.
I say like
maybe
3%.
I'd say 8.
I'll say lower,
3,
like because you gotta think about the percentages of what you regularly
10,
see.
10 and under.
When you think about everybody,
1%.
It has to be low because
1%. So
wow.
I'm a 1%er.
I'm at the top, baby.
No, and I'm not big balling or nothing like that, you know. But again, we were talking on the way here. You have to live within your means.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't.
Cool.
A lot of people don't know how to do that. This is fake Louis Vuitton. Okay? I'm thinking, you know, this is talking shit wearing Louis. You know? No, it's fake, and it was given to me. So there you go. But yeah, a lot of people just spend too much, you know, like, of course, I'm joking about Winchester. My in-laws are from here, and my wife, I love it. But, you know, for an actor, it's an inconvenience. I don't work here. You know, I have to drive all the way in every time I get a job, get a hotel, stay with friends. You know, I wish I could afford to live over there.
Right?
But I can't. Everything's expensive.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything.
The second you pass the 605.
Yeah. And
It's
small ass house, 1,200 square feet, 5,000 a month,
one bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, what role have you taken on that's completely different from you as a person, and what was the challenge in that?
Huh. That's interesting. I'll say this again. Like even Tomas in the account too, because it's so not me. Like, you know, I'm not a bad dude. Which leads me to, since I've already kind of answered, here's the thing. When you play a bad guy and you're ethnic, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever, unfortunately, they assume that's how you are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you don't get as much credit for it. Unless you're already an established actor like Denzel
yeah.
or somebody like that then plays a bad guy. I think unfortunately that's all he's been nominated for was bad guys.
I think Denzel says all the shit at home. He said all that shit to his kids at least once.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I hear you. But
no, he's not.
I know, but he came up as a true thespian. You know, he's an actor's actor. You know.
I'm not saying he's not a good guy. I'm just saying he said that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just think that's a good point because I think that is like the trend, even though you don't think about it. Like all of the actors that there's so many actors that we know who they are, but we may not know their name right away or whatever. Yeah. But they have roles where we're like, oh, that guy, he's an asshole.
He's gotta be like that. Yeah.
Why do you think that? Because of his roles. Like, you know what I mean? So that's like
that's like they said Tiny was the nicest guy you ever meet, but he played the asshole character really well. Yeah. Nobody wanted to mess with Debo.
Yeah. But, and that makes you
but he was the sweetest guy.
And it puts people in a box. But I do think it's true about the ethnic actors that's where
Tupac and Juice, like he played Bishop so well in Juice that people believe that was Tupac's persona. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean that paired with.
Once you figure out he went to performance art school, he knew he was a nice guy.
Right?
I think if Tupac was still alive, he'd be a really good actor. But,
oh no, he was good.
Yeah, he was.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Maybe he acted being a thug.
I do too. Hey. I agree.
Oh, we know you.
I ain't talking about. I'm not talking smack about.
That wasn't smack.
We're not talking bad.
I'm messing with his family. I love Tupac.
I love Tupac.
It was them. They're talking smack about. Especially Maurice over here.
Yes.
So, what behind the scenes story do you have that happened on set that most fans might not believe?
Oh, I like it. I didn't remember that one. Don't give me that look. He looked at me like, you didn't have that one memorized. This is funny. It goes back. So, a few times in my career, I've gotten jobs offered, right? And you think, oh, man, I don't have to audition. Sweet. You think it's a good thing. For me, it hasn't been. So, I did this one show where they offered me, a few episodes, and I was like, cool, yeah, I'll take it. And then my agent called back the next day. He says, oh, actually, there's one producer that wants you to come in and read. And my agent's like, but we don't think you should do it. They offered it already. So then they're taking it back for one guy. So we think you should pass on it. I was like, okay, I agree with you guys. Pass on it. So they come back and they say, no, never mind. He got, they overrode him. You got the part. I'm like, cool, damn, steady work, for a little bit. I'm pumped. Well, guess who fucked with me every fucking day? That producer. Made my fucking life miserable, man. Every day. Like, after every take, he had a note for everything, right? Like, everything, damn. So finally, when I get to my last episode, right, then that's it. It's in the can. They're not going to fire me anymore. We did this one take. He goes, boom. And he goes, Lombardo. And I go, God damn it, what? Because he was a really tall guy going, my neck is fucking killing me. From looking up after every fucking take. What now? So he just rode me the whole time. Which is something, people don't realize. They think it's all glamorous stuff. But no, the shit that goes behind the scenes is real. Yeah. You're not always going to like who you're working with. And I have to take every note he gives me, and try to deliver to the best of what he wants. And it's funny because after that, I worked with some other actors who were older who taught me that, fuck them, they would, if the director kept asking, they kept doing it the way they wanted to. Like, fuck you. And I just, I was too naive at the time to know that I could do that. Like, fuck you. It's my performance. Yeah. Thanks for the note, but I know you're going to have to move on eventually. Yeah. So I'm going to keep doing it that way. Because that's what I want in this performance. Yeah.
Because every take is money.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're going to have to
we got it. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Yeah. And I learned that after a while. Because I try to please them so much that I forget that fuck you. Yeah. And that's all right to do that.
That's cool. I couldn't be in there. I'm like, motherfucker, y'all wanted me. Yeah. You gotta get how I do it.
Oh no, yeah. And then but that's also the case too, like in the account too, like in the bigger movies, they're not gonna direct you as much. You're expected to have that character, have it down. You know what I mean? In other words, at that level, if you're getting direction, it's not good. I mean, you should have your shit down, you know, what you want to. But that's the difference you could tell in the production, right? In the quality of sound. It does show.
So would you say in that sense, would that been one of the crazier times where it was hectic and it worked? Like when the final product was done, it worked?
Yeah. I mean, all I can control is my performance. That's the thing, because once we wrap, it's in the director's hands, in the editor's hands, producer. Like I know I've done way better takes in some stuff that I've done, you know, because you remember crushing it, right? You remember where you were in the moment. Where you just,
you see a movie like that ain't it.
That's the way. Like why did they use that take? Yeah.
That's how I feel when we take pictures on Saturdays and then I see which one he posts.
Yeah. Like, why'd you pick that one? He probably picked it to piss you off, but that's the.
You should have known that was coming. You should have known that was coming. She got something to say about every picture.
The funny is, all she's been doing it.
You know, why can't this?
You know, and I caught her too. All she's been doing is looking at herself over here. Yeah. She never saw a mirror she didn't like.
But she seen a bunch of pictures she didn't like.
Yeah. If only pictures were like a mirror.
I know, right? Seriously.
I
got his mouth open.
I gotta ask.
He wants to move on.
Is it Candy Cane Lane?
Candy Cane Lane, yeah.
When you did that movie, I know you had told Zuli that there was a scene that you had that they cut out from it.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, that was a great experience. I mean, working with Eddie Murphy, and I made the motherfucker laugh. I was so proud. I made him laugh hard, but it didn't make it to the movie. Yeah,
I want to hear about that.
Well, they could. Yeah, you will, because it's not in the movie. So
that's the only way you gonna know. Let me tell you.
Yeah, everybody. This happened in the movie. It ended up on the cutting room floor, but it happened. All right, so. Scene 3. I walk in. No, they cut out this whole storyline, and it's in the movie where he goes in the backyard and you see it's all trashed, and the ducks are around and shit like that. Well, there was like an extra 15 minutes in there where all that happens. Okay. Like the ferry destroys the whole neighborhood, and all those neighbors think that it was Eddie Murphy's character, right? That he did it, and he comes out. And we're all bitching at him. He's like, yeah, I was here. He goes here and he's holding like, no, the neighbor comes out with a Santa thing. He goes, yeah, I found this Santa with a broom up his butt. He goes, well, how do you know it was me? And it has his initials on it. He's like, give me that thing. Gets it up. He goes, it wasn't me, whatever. He goes, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And I go, yeah, Santa's bottom. And he I made him do the Eddie Murphy laugh. Like, I can't do it. But yeah, he died. And everybody looked at me and was like, oh, you made Eddie Murphy laugh.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I love that.
It didn't make it in the movie, but I killed him. He goes, that's funny. Oh. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
dope. So yeah, that happened.
That's what's up.
I was like, shut up.
Subtle flex.
That's not subtle to me. Eddie Murphy's
it was a big stable.
Yeah, it happened.
He was cool too. Again, it was a big set, and people always ask, how are they, right?
Yeah.
Actors, that's the other thing. How are they? Are they nice? And everybody always wants to scoop. And the thing is, like, a lot of these big actors, especially it's a set where there's a lot of extras, and that Christmas movie, right? So there was always a bunch of people, extras, crew, everything, and it's Eddie Murphy, right? So everybody's stoked to see Eddie Murphy. So he was cool. It took him a while, and like, yeah, we talked boxing. He likes boxing. One of his nephews boxes. So, and I love boxing, so we talked about that. That's what kind of bonded us, you know? So it was cool. But if he's nice to everybody, it's never gonna end, right? We'll never get anything done.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, they act that way. Yeah. You know what I mean? If they start talking to one extra, hey, here comes another one, and then everybody, boom, boom, and then, and again, time is money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So a lot of them are not necessarily mean and stuff, but it took me a while to again realize that as well. If they're nice to everybody, talk to everybody, we're not gonna get shit done.
Yeah.
Like we gotta work. He's gotta work.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
we're
still
here
work.
I feel
to
that.
work. So a lot of them sometimes come off mean, rude, whatever. I gotta go and stuff like that. But yeah, people forget they're working.
Yeah.
You know, they're there to make money.
How was Bernie Mac?
Bernie Mac was one of my favorites.
I was gonna ask that question.
Oh, Bernie was
I could
he's
imagine
fucking
that.
funny. I got a funny story about that. I'll tell real quick. Yeah, Flavor Flav was on guest starring the time, and he was doing that great at that time. He's back now. Flav's doing great, but that point, and it was back when for continuity we took Polaroids, right? Yeah, that's how long ago.
Old.
Yeah, that's how long ago. They keep them. So they took and Flavor Flav didn't understand that. He wanted his Polaroid pictures back because he thought he didn't know what they were gonna do with them. So he's all worried. No, I need those pictures back. What? And then we're doing the poker table. We're all sitting around, and we think Flavor Flav took off already, right? Because when, as you know, when they're setting up, you could hear still, and then there, like that would be your monitor, right? They're watching all cameras on the monitor, and you could hear everything there. So we're rehearsing our scene, and we started talking shit about Flavor Flav, and pretty much talking shit. He's talking shit, and we're talking about that motherfucker. I mean, he's going on. And like, okay, let's cut on rehearsal. Okay, guys, go change. See you. We walk out. We go by the monitors. If Flavor Flav.
He was right
the monitors. No, Bernie Mac goes, fuck, motherfucker. And he just walked away. He was like, I'm out. He just bolted, man. I'm like, ooh. We were all just, hey. He was like, just staring at us. Freaking.
That's funny.
Oh, that was messed up. But yeah, Bernie, and every day he would have soul food, like, because, you know, they give us lunch and everything like that. But in his room, if he wanted soul food, he had it every day. In his room, yeah. You know, he was really cool. Yeah, Robin Williams, again, was another one who was amazing. Ben Affleck was all right.
Was Robin Williams like, I feel like.
He was in character.
And that's what I was going to say. I feel like Robin Williams, over time, we've seen more of entertainers' personality, probably because of like social media and stuff like that. But I feel like we never got Robin Williams' actual personality. Yeah. Like, he's one that I don't see that. So it's just like, how was he?
Yeah, well, I worked with him when he was sober. Boo. I'm just kidding.
He was no fun.
No fun at all.
No. He was still the best person I ever worked with.
Kind.
Like funny, kind. Like, when we first got to Australia for part 2, he saw us walking around, you know, and took us all to lunch. Like, I'm talking about 20 people, and we all ate, hung out, and just his work ethic. Like, he really did change his t-shirt like 3 times a day. Because, dude, he's so animated. I mean, and, you know, we play the penguins. You know, Me llamo Raúl, penguino más cool, Latino. Like, I made it in the, it was kind of cool. I got a royalty check because I made it in your face. I'm scared. Musician. Because I made it to the soundtrack with that rap. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's dope.
I spoke the best Spanish. Basically, is what that was.
You were Robin.
That's what's
cool.
up.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, he worked his butt off. The director had to tell us, because if you riff, like you make a joke, he's taking off. You know, and his sound, and it's Robin Williams, so a lot of times they don't want to tell him to, like, hey, Robin, can you cut it? Yeah. That, so, and they're just doing tape. So yeah, he'd go on there, what you talking about? Fuck you, man. And of course, a lot of stuff was R-rated. You're crazy. But the director would come up and say, Lombardo, listen, could you not get Robin going? It's just, we're trying to get through the day. Every time you make a joke, you know what happens. So if you could just not get him started.
That's 100% accurate, too.
Yeah. No, for real.
Yeah, just, if you could not, just don't make any jokes. Just, let's get through it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, 3 more jokes right there.
Yeah. That reminds me of me in high school. Like, you know, you get the class going. Can you just not do that? Yeah. Like, that's literally how they talk.
She just said she was shy, so she's been
she
lying
that's
the whole
what
time.
I'm saying. I was like, she's been saying she's shy this whole time.
I am shy. I was high school. Them motherfuckers I have been going to school with since I was in kindergarten.
So you were the enabler. I got him going.
I am shy, but that's another topic for another day.
So would
Fucker.
Sorry. Next question. Read me the next question.
Thank you.
It's down there.
In your career. In your career, would you say that
he's going from memory now. He's going from memory.
A director or an actor that gave you a valuable lesson that you then applied to your craft?
Ew.
That I then applied?
Yeah, that you got from a director or actor that you worked with.
No, not really. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Jason Patrick. I did a show Awake with Jason Patrick, but it only lasted one season. And Wilmer Valderrama was on it as well, who I've known for years. But he was really cool. I mean, it's just certain people that compliments, I guess. You know, when you do it. Regina King was really cool too. I did Southland, I think she did.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a scene where I just blew her away.
She fine impersonation.
She's pretty. Yeah, she's nice.
She's nice.
Yeah.
I'm married too.
I was in prison too. Man. I'm married, not dead.
I see some shit I point out.
Now she's all mad over here.
I'm not. I understand.
Boy talk. Sorry, we had 30 seconds boy talk. But no, she's really nice. But I just I feel great more when I hang with the big boys, when I impress them. You know what I'm saying? That's enough for me. Or believe it or not, I like it when the grip tells me that I rocked it, or the cameraman. You know,
that's cool.
You know what I mean? That means more to me. You know what I mean? Or even some extras. Oh, thank you, man. You know what I mean? Because they don't have to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. That's true. Seriously. That's true.
Extras are usually hating.
Yeah.
You know, and
DPs
too. DPs are working. They're very focused. You know, or a grip or something like that. So when they come up and they're like, "Yeah, homie, rock that shit," or like, you know, that means more than me. Hey, Lombardo, the cameraman, like, you know, that. Because again, the directors usually are the producers. They don't care like how much time we got. They're worried about stuff, you know. And I've done I stopped doing commercials just because I was never really good at booking them a lot because they want. I guess I was too edgy. I don't know, too much of an actor, But when I did get them, they either never aired or I just had a really weird experience. You know what I mean? Like, I had this weird Italian director one time, and I had already been acting for a long time, probably 10 years ago, so 20 years. You know, and they come up, it's like, don't get nervous. I have like 2 lines for Burger King. You're like, it's good. Yeah, I loved it, or something stupid like that. Because don't get nervous. The camera comes on, okay? All right. Motherfucker. Yes, it's my first job, Nick.
I have a question though. Since you've seen you say you've been acting for 30 years, that's dope. Yeah. And it's like there's been such a transition over time, right? And what does that feel like for you, like currently?
Feels like I'm going broke. No, it's a great transition though. Yeah, because it's a tough life.
Yeah.
It's a tough life.
It's good to know that's in every career.
Yeah.
Right. No, for real.
No, yeah, seriously. It's a lot of.
And then even because like I mentioned before, we didn't know actors' personalities. So then, do you feel like you have to keep up with do the social media stuff, and do you no? Good. No, I love that.
No. Honestly,
stay true.
When I was doing Murder in the First with Tay Diggs, right? And that was the first time where social media was taking off, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they were just blowing up. And that was part of my job. Like we had to live tweet during the show, you know, so they made us do, we had a live tweet, and luckily we did the East Coast time. So, I'd have to stay up because our show came on at 9 p.m. I think we were at 10 o'clock on FX. So not everyone, stays up that late, During the week, we were on Tuesdays. So
I gotta go to work.
Yeah, so we would do the live tweet, but East Coast time. So I got caught up at that time, of course, because I was a regular on the show. So everyone's nice. You're like, yeah, keep up. Oh, I have to reply to everybody. I have to reply to all these friends I've never fucking met. But yeah, it got addicting.
Yeah.
So and then now now it's really bad. I even told my agents, hey, if I get an audition, just text me and let me know it's in my inbox, because I don't even go through my emails as much, just because of all the spam and all the bullshit and people coming after you, so yeah, I try to stay off.
Yeah.
So, but to go back to the question, it probably would help me more. I just, I don't have the time. Like I said, I got 3 kids, man, like, and a wife, and I'd rather be there when I'm there. I feel like a lot of parents are there, but they're not really there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So many are on there. Like even sitting outside the school. If you see me, you're always just standing there too. I don't see you on your phone.
No.
We're enjoying the view, looking at the kids.
Yeah.
Checking it out.
Did you see that those 2 kids fighting that day?
No.
Yeah, it was.
You didn't stop it?
I was sitting there.
He was taping it.
And he said, "Did you
was
see
taping
it?
it?
World star.
We going viral.
I was asking Zuli something, and because she was with the baby, and I look over, and one kid, I thought they were just having a interaction. And I realized
They were.
one kid was dead on set because as soon as the other kid turned around, he snatched him by the backpack and dragged him to the ground.
He had no chance.
He had no chance. I couldn't even react in time. But they had already broken it up. But I was like, oh, he was serious.
I want to know what happened.
I do too.
You're stupid.
Yeah, we'll investigate.
That was wild. I didn't think that would happen, but yeah.
But I think it's dope that you did, because I had the same. I try to be there for her. Like it's funny because like I pick her up early every Friday, and so I walk in like, well, they're not gonna see this. Like they don't ID me or nothing. I walk in and go, okay, we'll call her right now. Like they know, like oh that's her dad.
Yeah,
like
that's
so.
What's up.
And everywhere we go, everywhere she like from her gymnastics there, like they go, oh no, that's her dad. We know that's her dad.
Yeah.
So like they know that. Oh, we don't want problems with dad because dad. I will like she gets on my nerve, but I will kill you over her. Like in a heartbeat. So I think that's dope.
Yeah.
So
it's all about the kids, man.
It
all
is.
about the kids.
Even though they stress you the fuck out.
What would you say is your balancing technique? Like the day I saw you meditating in the grass, I was like, you look very peaceful and you found your place as grounding. So what would you say?
I'm glad you remember that. I don't even remember. I think I was high as fuck.
Probably, but you were gotten there early.
Right there.
There's the answer right there.
I had to sit my ass down. I was high.
You look very at peace. You look very at peace. You didn't see me eat those mushrooms. You look very at peace, and I see like you've already pointed out. You do a good job of balancing being a father and being a present father. How do you balance that along with like meditating? You say skateboarding.
Yeah, I love skateboarding. And my kids are now getting into it, which is really cool. So my son thinks he knows everything now, better than me. He just got into it. I was like, no, Dad, you do it like this, you do it like that. But shut up.
For real.
Do a kickflip. Shut up. Yeah, he's just getting into it and stuff. But again, just really trying to spend time with them, Even last night, just actually like even watching a movie with a butt, really being there and watching it, not being on my phone or getting up, going outside, sticking in a drink.
What?
I was there while I was drinking.
As a follow-up,
but I was present.
What movies of yours have your kids seen, and what did they say about them?
They love them, of course, which shows that they love me. They hate the ones where I die, which is good, which are a lot. That's okay. Going back to the ethnic roles, the stereotype.
Yeah,
I've died a lot, but only an actor could be stoked about it. Oh man, I get stabbed this time. You get all pumped. Oh, how do I die this time? There you go. But. They love it. They love Coco, of course, but they love Big Ass Spider. They love to watch that. My youngest daughter calls it Big Butt Spider, of course, because she doesn't want to say big ass. They can watch Big Butt Spider.
My daughter would have no questions. She wouldn't question it.
She wouldn't?
She asked me yesterday?
What?
This is off topic. So I picked her from practice and the radio started playing. So 30 for 30 came on, and I was like, she was like, Dad, don't play it. Can we listen to it? I said, you can't cuss. You can't say none of the bad words. So okay, but what about? She said, what about bitches? Can I say bitches? No, you can't say bitches.
I can't say bitches. So no bitches. No bitches there.
What if I'm referring to a female dog? I can't say it then?
Yeah.
No.
Can't get a bitch? Let me get one bitch.
Just one.
That's hilarious. She really is just like, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
that's funny.
She's like, I know I can't say shit. but can I say bitches? I said, no, you can't say neither one of those.
She back there getting all of her cussing.
Yeah.
Like,
Just getting them off.
why can't I say shit?
Chicken nuggets. My little one says chicken nuggets. It says cuss word. I don't know why she says chicken nuggets. Oh, my chicken nuggets.
She goes, oh, biscuits.
I got biscuits. I like it. Oh, biscuits. She went old school.
Yeah.
Oh, biscuits,
I said, you
George.
must have got that from your granny.
Yeah, my kids are at the age where they're offended at the fact that they can't cuss. They feel like I'm like, you still cannot. And I told them I'm 37 years old. I don't cuss in front of my mom. Like I have to be pissed before I'll cuss in front of my mom. But like, no, you still can't do it.
No, it's respect.
Respect,
right?
and I always say, once you start, you're gonna lose respect for all adults. I'm like, there's adults that I don't cuss in front of just because.
So she don't respect me at all. That's
At
all
all.
I heard. That's all I heard.
There are adults that are older than me and that are.
I'm older.
Usually it's women.
Okay.
It's like a thing.
So
I think.
you hate men?
No, what?
This is
Oh,
not
no. Are you saying that women with a potty mouth? You like?
I don't know. I grew up in a way to where like women aren't supposed to cuss.
I don't cuss from my
Yeah,
mom.
my younger sister
Women
cusses
aren't
a lot.
supposed to cuss.
Cusses a lot. That's just her, but yeah, it throws some people off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I fucking saying? And this fucking
Yeah.
stupid asshole came
Yeah.
up, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Well, fuck you, bitch," and I was like, Shh, "I fucking left."
I would love to have a conversation with her. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I would laugh. It don't bother me.
But my in-laws are sitting there like,
Yeah. That's how I grew up. Women aren't supposed. I do cuss, but it's
And they
like
know
when
her
I'm
now,
around
yeah.
women, or even I don't know. It's the thing with my family. I just know women aren't.
yeah,
think it's
people don't
funny
say that, but
I
my
never heard
in-laws,
my
my
granny
in-laws
say
are
cuss
awesome,
word.
and they know her now, and they'll sit there and have a full conversation with
Yeah.
her. Like they don't even see it anymore. They know my sister.
That's how I know my wife is serious. She started cussing. I was like, oh, she's serious. She's cussing.
Yeah.
But then I try to make her more mad because I think it's hilarious.
Shut up.
And then it's just, about to
How do we
piss
get
me off.
here?
Yeah, it's more the new words that are coming out that I understand. That outfit's drippy. Like on my kids, drippy. Your fit's drippy.
It's fly. It just means fly.
Yeah, I know.
Dripping.
There's more drippy. Yeah.
What are you confused
Because
about?
I'm like, you just said that, and I'm like, and you wonder why the stabbings have happened? like, I'm like, wait a minute. He's like, I'm egging it on. Like, what?
It's very well known here, and the people that know me. I like my one to have a little bit of toxin in her.
I'm lost.
Let's not go there.
I like to know that the threat of violence towards me from her is there.
Right.
Right, all right.
Huh?
We're talking about your daughter?
No, my wife.
Oh,
Because
okay.
she cares. I mean,
Does she care?
Let me know she cares. She cares so that she's offended that she wants to hurt you. That's love right there.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
sounds
teetering.
like love.
It's love.
Might be
That's
why I
cool.
don't have a man. I guess I don't care enough.
Probably because you cussing in front of him.
No, shut up, fool.
She's a lady.
I am a lady.
She's a lady.
A cussing
son.
lady. They say Medea's a lady too, but I don't believe it.
Do not compare me to Medea.
That's funny. I just saw that last one, the road trip one. That would crack me up.
Really?
The one with the brother, the
Joe.
uncle.
Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
I put it on to try to go to sleep, and I couldn't.
Actually watched it.
Yeah,
I hate when I do that. I
had me
hate when I do
laughing. I was
that.
like, damn.
Yeah.
All knows that car scene. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, don't. If you repeat this, I'll deny it.
Oh my God.
So is meditating a practice?
Don't try to roll us back in.
No, I just sit there.
We was happy we was at.
No, that day it was nice. It was perfect. Because the heat's coming over here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when it's nice, I just like to, kick it there and sit down and just listen to the breeze, stare at the horses across the street from my
Isn't it
kids'
nice? Like
elementary
just to
school.
observe. That's what I love.
Yeah. But
Being out.
my kids go to elementary school with horses across the street.
That is a trip.
Right?
It's a trip.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a factory across the street from us.
It's cool if it didn't come with the guys with the big old trucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, we know who those are.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
who those are.
They got their
So that was a big culture shock moving from
Yeah.
LA to here, which because you forget that this was the Wild West, right?
Mhm.
There's a lot of good old boys still. It's
yeah,
crazy.
they're here for sure.
Yeah, but
And
it's nuts, right? You forget. Like,
I
what
used
the
to work
hell?
with a lot of them.
Yeah, used to.
Now I work from home. I just don't have to see him anymore.
There we go.
She does that flex.
Every chance she gets.
Okay,
Right.
so
I work from home.
That I started working from home about 8 months ago, and that's all I could talk about.
Oh, that's good.
The best thing that's ever happened.
This is the second time she's got dressed this week.
Yeah, I know exactly. And she don't have shoes on.
It's nice, but I don't have to be around people.
Well, I just don't work.
That's dope too.
Yeah, that's the other lesson. Like I'm sure it's not one of the questions there, but yeah, it's gonna come up. Or I always like to say when I do this, because I love my life because I can't see myself doing anything else. So whenever anybody asks me about wanting to start acting or what they should do, especially younger kids or whatever, I say, look, if you can see yourself doing anything else, do that. Yeah, because you have to absolutely love it to put up with it.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's not worth it.
It sounds like marriage.
If you're just gonna try it, hey, it is. If you're just gonna try it, it ain't gonna work. You gotta go all in.
But you gotta see if you're happy though.
Yeah, you gotta go all in. Yeah,
seriously.
And you gotta know what it is. Prepare for it. Work hard. But I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's just for me. That's what I love. I don't see myself doing anything else.
I tell my wife all the time she should do voice acting because everybody says she has a nice voice.
Yeah,
like when she reads, she not like voice acting, but like she should be one of those people that read like a narrator, like the audiobook people.
Yeah. That's a job. You could do that.
Yeah,
you just got to get a voiceover agent, which I used to have one, and they haven't hit me up in a long time. Excuse me. Yeah. No, because the thing is, voiceover is very competitive. I've been lucky with like the few jobs I've gotten. I did a cartoon years ago called Rocket Power.
I love Rocket Power.
I remember Rocket Power.
Yeah. So that's the other thing I recognize more than anything is my voice. There's people like, dude, I know that voice. Like, oh, look at the little torcos. Yeah. I was Lars from Rocket Power.
I remember
I was the bully, so I was Lars. So people hear my voice. I went to a restaurant one time, and the server actually put me down as Lars. And I did the ticket. I go, dude, you know Lars? He goes, yeah. I said, well, how come you didn't say nothing? Yeah. It's funny sometimes too. Like people, I don't know if they're, because that was in Burbank. So that was when we did premiere, Barney's Beanery. So because there's a lot of celebrities in Westwood, a lot of these servers and bartenders, they're told not to talk to the actors or if they see anybody. Like, don't say nothing, because I was already living over here.
Don't be all starstruck.
That was for the actually Candy Cane Lane premiere. We went there afterwards, and he put me down as Lars, and I said, "Dude, what are you saying?" Anything? He goes, well, they told us nothing. I took pictures with him and shit, everything. Because a lot of actors give us a bad name as well, which sucks. Shut the fuck up, man. You wouldn't be where you are if it wasn't for the fans. You know what I mean? So
without a name. Have you encountered anybody that really was just like, oh, you're a lot of people?
Me? I'm an asshole? That said, I'm an asshole?
No.
Oh, other actors?
Yeah.
Oh, other actors? Oh, yeah.
A lot?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would say a lot. Like I said, some were nice enough. Some, the biggest thing, which is interesting because it makes you wonder, would they be successful if they didn't have that huge fucking ego, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
No, think about it.
That's true.
I'm sure you met rappers and shit. Yeah. You're like, fuck that motherfucker, right? But do they make it without that? That's the question, right?
You say that, and I have no problem saying it. Talib Kweli was that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I saw why he had to be an asshole, because that was the only way to make sure he got what he needed to get for that bill.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you realize that also might, on the flip side, be why he didn't go further, because
there's always a downside.
It's a fine line, right?
There's always a downside. There's no.
Like I worked with stars, that like have an entourage and shit. They're actors, but they literally are acting like rock stars or rappers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And bringing people, and like I had some parents like come up to me when I was on shows. Hey, Lombardo, thanks so much for talking to me and my kids. Because some actors don't, and they look right at the actor. And I won't give names, but they're a big star, and they're a little funny African American guy, and that's all I'll say. Yeah, you can pretty much guess. And it's not. It doesn't. It doesn't. I was gonna say it doesn't rhyme with bat, so it's that one.
No, I can imagine.
Is there a role that you've done that you wouldn't mind revisiting that you really like doing?
Yeah. I mean, they've been saying for years that they want to do a Big Ass Spider 2. And that would be really fun. I would love to do that. What else? No, that's about it, man. Of course, if they brought back Rocket Power, I'd love to relive Lars. Lars was that's it, and Coco too. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, and the other lesson too for all you young actors or whoever acting right there. I don't have a job right now, and I mean, I just read for Dark Winds and Ballard, which are shows out there. But the roles were huge. But because I'm 53 now, the roles are getting less and less. You know what I'm saying? It's just the age thing. And like I was saying earlier, now I'm going against, it'll say man 50s. So African American, white, Indian. Right. So I'm competing against all of them. So your odds go down and the roles get less.
But even in like the animation, they have an age.
Oh no.
For that?
But that's what I was gonna say earlier, that they're so cliquish. I've been lucky to get some animated roles, but it's really competitive. And the thing that sucks now is, as you know, all they hire are actors, big actors, to do the voices. You know what I mean? So it takes out a lot of.
I don't need to hear Will Smith's voice on nothing else.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, no shot at Will. I'm just, you have enough money.
No, he shot himself.
Or should I say slapped himself?
Yeah, he slapped himself.
Yeah. No,
I mean, that's a great topic too. I mean, how many actors have...
I met Chris Rock in person. He was nice. I told him Chris Rock was cool. I said, you need to eat something, but
Chris Rock was really funny. He came on Bernie Mac.
He was tiny as fuck, but I said, yeah.
He came on Bernie Mac, and he had the best joke when we were on there, because we were doing the table scene. He goes, man, see, I want a job like y'all. Because, come in, maybe once, twice a week, say something mildly funny. Because when you're recurring, you get the big jokes. Say something mildly funny.
Yeah. That's true.
It's right. So good. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you only hear. You
gotta wow him every time.
We're only there to set up Bernie Mac, right? He's the star. Yeah. Right. So we're gonna say something mildly funny. Oh, he killed it.
Have you ever made Bernie Mac laugh?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of times. Yeah, plenty of times. But the thing is, too, they got along way better because they golfed. So they were always talking golf. He was a huge golfer. And the other two guys golfed, and I like to smoke. So when we would get a break, I would go smoke, and they would sit there and talk some more. He was. He was a good dude, man. He was so awesome.
I said I read his autobiography, and it was very... informative, because you realize he get a lot of success to later in life. And,
oh yeah.
But when you see the stories he was talking about growing, getting older and working at UPS and all these odd jobs to then do stand up and all that.
That's what I think is cool. Well, when I see different actors and their stories, I know that in my mind right now, Taraji.
Yeah, she's great.
She is.
But then rest.
Oh yeah.
It's a very interesting career path.
Yes, tell me about it.
Because you said when you talk about your roles, I was reading your IMDb. Did you do a voiceover for Biker Mice from Mars?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I think I did 3 or 4.
That was one of my favorite fucking cartoons.
I have another fun fact about Biker Mice from Mars. My dad did that for Biker Mice from Mars.
Wow.
He drew the animation for that.
That's what's up.
That's actually, and I could cry.
I apparently did a voice.
Nobody ever knows about that show, because that was early 90s.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's dope. That's really dope.
Well, you gotta make me feel old.
That makes that made my childhood feel great.
I was trying to think about Rocket Power. I said, damn, how old was I?
Watching? Rocket Power.
I'm about to be 40. I said, damn, I must have been 9 when I was watching Rocket Power.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I love it, man. Yeah, but again, it's hey, it's like you guys said, it's like every other business. There's got things you love about it, things you're like, One of my favorites is I love the show, I hate the business. You know what I mean? You wish you were on set all the time, doing that, but to get there is the job. And I mean, I don't get paid for audition, right? Why you gotta get all sad?
No, it's not sad. I just
don't cry for me. Damn, I'm all right.
No, it's relatable, because I mean, not to say it's all the same, but shit,
Yeah,
it's all
it
the
is.
same. We all love we all
Mhm.
love the outcomes, but we hate the
I always say, like, even what we do, the
Yeah.
job is not the problem. It's the politics at the job that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's
There you
not
go.
the
No,
job's
the
not
job is the problem sometimes.
No, well,
Nobody likes to get up every day.
You work from
Nobody
home
likes
now.
to. I know. Hear me out.
replying to email in pajamas and
She was
Crocs.
setting that up. I know you were setting that up again. She goes, oh wait, I work from home.
Sorry. And that's what my headphones turned on. That was crazy.
Well, it's because you got the
I know, I've got
Was that your phone that was making that noise I was hearing?
The music turned
the
on.
CFI is the CSI is watching through your glasses.
Yeah,
I know they're not.
Snitch.
But
Snitch.
I hate
Bam,
it.
bam, bam. You're off the show.
It's
The whole metaverse is looking at us right now.
just no, they're not. Just the whole. It's adulting, basically. You know, yeah, you can like your job. I love my job. I loved my job before I worked from home, but I love it even more now that I work from home. But yeah, it's like nobody wants to do that 8 hours out of the day. I
We
have
have
better
to
shit.
work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have better shit you could be doing. That's what.
So, what legacy would you like to leave in your personal life and career when it's all said and done? There he is.
Yes. What's up? So, I mean, I just want to be a great dad. I guess personally,
Yeah.
that's my number one. Husband, whatever.
Yeah.
Lies.
Man.
These are lies. You guys lied.
Yeah.
I don't have to excel. At
I'll
that.
be good. I'll be good. I'll be good-ish. It's like
That's horrible.
Yeah.
No, be a good father, and then just leave good work. You know, as an
Yes.
actor, that's it. I've done some projects that I'm like, why the hell did I do that? But it doesn't matter the size of the project. Like all I can control is my performance. So I want to give a good performance. It doesn't matter if I'm getting paid, not getting paid. Like 2 years ago, I did this student film that got a lot of acclaim, and I was, I didn't have any work, so I was like, sure, I'll go do it. They were really surprised I did it, and I had a blast, and I learned a lot working with these, these students, like college student stuff, and they really respected my opinion, which is weird.
You don't get that. You don't get that in marriage.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, shut up.
Or in being a parent.
Yeah.
You had to include yourself, huh?
No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
shut the
And she,
fuck up.
and she works from home.
We're always gonna make it about them, ain't they?
Yeah. Oh.
Let's stick it
Don't
out.
forget the mirror.
Whatever.
Oh man.
Don't be mad at us.
So, I got to ask this. I always ask this. You guys ready?
Oh yeah, go
Sure.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Lombardo,
Yeah.
we have to ask you this. It's a tradition.
Okay.
Your top 5, dead or alive, MCs.
Top 5 dead or alive MCs. Oh, right to my head. Rakim popped into my head, first of all. MCA. Gotta throw in a Beastie Boy.
That made sense because he was a skater. So
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Blondie. Oh, getting
Oh.
political.
Yeah.
No. I love Nas, Escobar, and because I'm a skater. Nah, he's only got one song. Lupe Fiasco, because I love kick push rap songs.
Because you're a skater.
Yeah, I'm a skater. Nas. How many did I got so far?
I think
That's
that was 5.
I think it's 4.
4. Ooh. And I gotta go.
You can say yourself. You got royalties out there.
Yeah, they're all just.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
That's
Raul,
the
I
best.
got one roll to check me. Raul, Peguino más cool. I'm gonna go with Bad Bunny, fool. No.
Do you?
Man, I gotta go Eminem.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll rock with that.
Yeah.
Marshall?
Who?
Marshall.
Marshall.
No,
Mathers.
that's the white guy.
We always
Eminem's not the
establish
white guy?
Eminem as that.
Eminem is
that.
black. Marshall's white.
All right, I'll hit you guys. All right, you guys, favorite movie. All right, I'm gonna ask the favorite movie. Yo, hit me up. Favorite movie.
Oh, my favorite movie?
Yeah, go.
Like a list?
Just one.
Oh, my favorite
Just
movie of all time is
one?
Foolish.
Which one?
It's Foolish.
Foolish.
Yes.
Ah, I've never seen it.
Foolish. I don't know what that is.
And I always like that because when somebody says a favorite movie of all time,
It's
I
with-
definitely have to check it out.
It's with It's a B movie. It's with Eddie Griffin and Master P.
I do remember that.
All right,
Okay.
Foolish.
I didn't think
like
that's.
That's one of my.
Does your wife like it?
She hates it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why he loves it.
I'm just no.
He's
Eddie
gonna go home and put it on
Eddie
right
Griffin
now.
is one of my favorite comedians.
Oh yeah, I
And
like
so
it.
I like my.
He was good.
There's very few Eddie Griffin movies that I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Like,
It was kind of semi-autobiographical, right? Because he was a comedian, right?
Yeah,
And that-
yeah.
All right, Foolish. All right, you're up.
It's a tie. It's the Wood and the other guy.
The other guys, I love that. But the Wood. But he brought in a
They don't
comedy.
play
I
no
love it.
shit. You know,
Favorite movie? If you say Sleepless in Seattle, oh my God. Well, I'm gonna guess The Bodyguard.
No, it can't be that because she still don't listen. No matter how much Kevin told her ass to listen, she didn't listen.
I have a couple, but you know what? For a long time, what my favorite movie has been, and it's still up there, is Poetic.
Oh, God.
That's all right. It's
Yeah,
bad.
I love
Could be
it.
better.
That's her pick, man. Damn.
Thank you. Right?
No one's seen
Did
Foolish.
nobody say nothing
No,
about
fuck
that
it's
stupid ass
Foolish.
What's your favorite
He
movie?
got Foolish on VHS.
And Coco.
That's
Coco.
it. You have to have it on VHS. Watch. It's an old movie.
That's the whole movie. Yeah.
Oh, my favorite movie. It's still Raging Bull.
Okay.
It's outrageous. That's what's up.
So with that being said, this has been one super dope, informative, detailed.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Very
My
fun.
favorite,
Very fun.
Talk Your Shit,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
he would bust my chops the whole fucking time, and I enjoyed it.
Are you reading that still?
But that was from off the top.
That was off the top. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I appreciate you for being here. You're always welcome back.
And I miss Kevin. I miss Kevin. Kevin showing up all late. No, I hope everything's all right, Kevin. Nice to meet
That's
you.
crazy. You show up late to your own house. Don't you live here?
But again, we appreciate you for being here. We rock with you. Thank you for rocking with
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
Anytime.
Hey,
Cheers.
With that being said, like, subscribe, share, and comment.
All that shit.
Winchester.
This has been
Hold on.
Winchester. Big old trucks.
this has been another episode of Talk Your Shit
Better
with
get some.
Lombardo Boyar.
Talk your shit.
Peace.
Sweating. That's a wrap, y'all. That's how she wrote. So make sure you click like, subscribe. Tune in. We on all streaming platforms. So until next time, we'll holla at you.